could make a case for top 15. You know, has wins on Leo, has wins on all these other top players as well. I believe has a win on Meister as well too. So, you know, very, very insanely talented player in his own right. Beating Lima yesterday as well to make it here in a very grueling war of attrition-like Game 5 set yesterday.
And Lima was playing well recently. One cost was on a hot streak, so that just shows you the level that ShinyMark, and now he's stepping into the building, right? But you love an underdog story, you know, from Guatemala, didn't have a lot of opportunities, rose to the online ranks, and like you mentioned, Oasis taking a chance on him. And, you know, we all remember that Smash Factor run where he got so hot and really won. You know, that's definitely the most dominant win he's had in his career. Can he repeat that today? Absolutely.
I'm gonna need these top players to stop stalling the bracket, bro. Like, he really disappeared for like 8 minutes, bro. What are you doing out there?
It's like, guys, you guys are gonna hang out for another 2 hours after the top 8 anyways.
Yeah, y'all are pinning the randubs for another 5 hours after this, bro.
The randubs grind is real for sure. I did some money matches at Don't Park on the Grass. Made some money, well, regular dubs, and then I proceeded to lose all my money playing randubs.
Well,
so, you
I
know,
lost a lot of money yesterday.
the house always wins, man. The house always
Shout
wins.
out to Skinny the Pooh, bro. I hope you're watching.
I hope you're watching because he's like, I never want to team with you ever again.
No, let's not say that. I love Skinny, but where did you SD so many times?
Yeah, obviously so many crazy Texas talent all weekend. Muray's still being the one true Texan standing right here, ready to defend the land. So obviously, if you guys have known Muray's for so long, you know, obviously Florida moving to Texas, you know, a couple years ago, and has kind of been residing here since. So pretty much well loved by the community here, and so representing very well.
How long do you have to be here before y'all start claiming us, huh? What's the median?
I already claim you, bro. I'm sorry.
Nah, I didn't say it. That's great. Well, I just want to know what's the cut. It's like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
I would say probably 2. I think 2 is good.
You're visiting it too. I think it's 3. I'm on year 4 right now, so yeah.
It's easily 3 or up. And listen, his application is still in status, bro.
Oh man,
yeah. You never know what I'm liable to do next time my lease is up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if Mustang's reviewing it, he might be like, veto, go home.
I might be a part of the committee, I might not. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely I mean, Texas has been one of those, like, 1 or 2 top players, and then after that, it's, you know, there's definitely, like, a gap in talent. But, I mean, most recently, in the last few years, we've really seen Texas come into its own. We've seen all these players who are, like, not named Mude, Shattuck, Lima, getting these crazy wins. Obviously, like you mentioned earlier, Skinny the Pooh, you know, getting a huge victory over Aquila, having a win over MK Leo, having wins over Shruton. So definitely, you know, having some great results outside of like the top 5 in Texas. Obviously, Danny, I believe, was most recently ranked 4th in Texas before he had to move back home to Tennessee. So obviously, you know, repping the LCU, the West Texas scene. So definitely loads of talent all over the state, and it's about damn time.
Yeah,
that's about damn time, bro. And as a proud Texan, just to see this tournament in general, obviously we've lost some tournaments here and there, and Comicpalooza, you know, getting all these players back, and it's just great to see the Texas team, even the back playing friendlies, everything, the vibes are just immaculate. But now, finally, the competitors locked in. Looks like they got everything ready, and we're gonna see that classic Zero Suit Pika matchup, man.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. Now, I think, you know, when it comes down to, like, why this matchup is so bad, the biggest thing is just, I think it's just hard for CSS, these exact hitboxes that she have to really hit very small Pikachu. And on top of that, a lot of the stuff is, like, rising, too, especially out of shield, like a rising forward air is, like, really your thing. So you really got to, make some choices, take some chances here, or get very lucky on where you're getting these hits, too. On the other side of things, though, you still have the potential to hit that Zair, or that neutral air flip jump at any point in time if you get it past like 50%. So we'll see.
Yeah, and we should go battle to the right. And if Mars does land that one up air, he can still net so much. But landing it against Pika is going to be the problem, right?
Yeah.
But we still see those up airs in the plats. All he needs is one. And with Pika being so light, you could be gone. And here we go. Gets the forward air. We have excellent pressure mounting right now.
Yeah, of course. You always got to watch out for the understage tricks that you see a lot from ShinyMark, unfortunately. That's going to be something I don't think CSS has a lot ways to deal with. Whoa, hold on.
What a reversal that almost happened there. The offstage between these two characters is going to go insane, right?
Absolutely. They're both looking forward to doing some crazy shenanigans off stage. Decide to be off stage in order to just gain some real estate on neutral right here. Potentially could get a kill here, but already both of these players, I mean, we talked about the defensive play from ShinyMark. We're getting none of that right now. This is all about hands.
Now, Mars will make you scrap, bro. If you're a defensive player, he will force you into situations that you've never been in. And we see ShinyMark responding. Side B not going to do it, though. But he's right out there. Is Mars going to get this edge guard? Slight delay from Mark there.
God, yeah, who's getting this first stock right now? Yeah, again, it's going to be like Mars going to have to place like a well-placed bear or possibly a well-placed side B again as his like good stock options. Or, all right, try to get him with a little bit of the DI mix. ShinyMark ready for it.
Okay, quick attack to get out of the corner. Centers just the skull bash into him. What the
heck? Able to at least break the punish right there, but not before Mars gets that up smash in order to take first blood in this set. And even though it took a while for that first stock, it took a whole 2 minutes, we've seen nothing but aggression. We see ShinyMark start to slow it down a little bit. Weak hit of up smash, not able to actually get the kill here.
Oh, the fair one could have been so nasty.
He
wants that reversal with the
I'm saying, though, that's just like he should have hit that nair. Like, but Pikachu's like, nah, I'm too small, bro. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, dash attack. Going to go ahead and do it up there. Pushing him off of this stock and keeping it, relatively close here.
The zero suit dare amounts to so much. If you can land it, get a platform chase, get an up air, well, the up airs are coming out. We see those air dodges, but here comes ShinyMark. But it's sometimes so hard to combo Zero too. She's so thin, such a thin herb block. It's hard to get what you want going.
Pretty good here. Lots of conversions right here from ShinyMark, very low percent, 2-3 hit combos, able to get some damage, but man, the evasiveness from both of these players just getting in and out, denying the other person of some crazy big moments here. But now we start the edge guard, and that flip kick, I'm pretty sure has a few items at the start of it as well, is able to actually get out of sticky scenarios right here. Forward smash, so no one home, the interruption with the neutral air from ShinyMark.
Bro, that Thunder looks like it should have so much lag, but it has no lag. Mars thought he had the punish, but great adaptation from ShinyMark here. But the tech chase, the dares have been doing in a lot of work this first game alone. So yeah, Mars waiting patiently here. Got the Zare going, tries to go right into him.
Okay, we're out. But yeah, couldn't get much off of that. Try to turn around, maybe just get like a quick dash attack, wanted to try to get a clean setup. 95% here to the 87. Who is going to get that big hit? Go ahead and push it past. Might actually have another like 50% to work with because neither one of them are really getting like something absolutely crazy. The back air. Okay, Tarzan. Oh, wait a minute! Hanging out just a little too long there, getting dragged down to the abyss.
A little bit of an unfortunate.
And you're going to whip
right
that. What is this going to punish? Going to be back there. You are Zero Suit Samus. You have a lot of options, but ShinyMark, if he gets one more Thunder with all this rage, your stock could be gone.
Yeah, we've seen those early kills, especially if you get Thunder and like it faces the right way, you get your stock deleted off stage. Honestly, at this percent, I would not put it past the ability of ShinyMark to do it.
There we go. If it's not neutral air, it's going to be the Zare. He's always going to be able to find a way, especially when you're stuck that close to the ledge. Go ahead and confirm that into a clean spike now. Mars getting about another 40% here. Who can start fishing for nairs into the flip jump again. But you got to get that. You got to actually get those hits, unfortunately. And Pikachu, again, so elusive.
Good call on the quick attack, though, getting the jab. And so Mars just so scary with those paralyzers. He just needs one stun. However, on these platforms, he's dragged down nairs. That's why ShinyMark chose to go here. He gets so much for reward. Barely gets off the ledge there. But it's looking pretty rough for Mars here. Oh, he's going for those trumps, man. Who tries to trump Zero Suit Samus, bro? I've never seen that in my life.
Okay, yeah, definitely had to get back on stage there. Don't want to let the cloud bring you down one more time.
That down air is so... Scary. I've never seen a Pikachu use down air like ShinyMark.
Yeah. No jump. Gonna get the side B right there. And that's gonna be game one going to ShinyMark. I mean, look. It was a 5-minute, 15-second match, so it was a little long.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was just hands the whole time. You're not really thinking about the time, Maybe these players are gaslighting us. It's like, we are going to time each other out, but with aggression.
I think that's just Pikachu, man. Like, I feel like almost all the matches I've seen so far with Pikachu have just been long. And then maybe it's because if you're not getting the action confirmed, it takes Pikachu a little bit of time to actually get a stock. But at the same time, it's hard to hit Pikachu. So just him alone on the stage makes it very hard, or it makes the matches long if people aren't, like, super versed in the matchup, I believe.
Yeah.
Also, Mars, I don't think he's going to swap. Mars plays like Iron Man's every day.
Yes.
So there is potential for us to see another character just goes like bad, but I don't know. We'll see.
If he's really a content creator, we got to see another
Yeah.
character.
He did bring out Snake against Spargo recently. It did not work out, but it just shows what DK is saying. He's got a lot in the pocket, right? I don't think Monkey Monday DK's coming out there. I think we're going to put that to rest.
Hey, it's Simeon Sunday, so we potentially could see the DK. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man, bro. The one time I saw DK on the stream, he got absolutely mauled, bro, early in Bulls. I don't think we're seeing it.
Hey, unfortunately, we haven't seen much damage here on the side of Mars yet. Up throw, gonna go for it this time. No Thunder gonna hit. Either way, yeah, it's just looking like a very rough start from Mars. Kind of exactly what you expected from this matchup, really. You know, it's historically in the favor of Pikachu, so.
Yeah, and I love those T-Jolts on the pressure whenever you're ledge trapping because it forces Mars to jump. More resources being gone right here on the side of Mars, and more stocks too, as ShinyMark, with basically no damage on him, takes the first stock of this game.
And we see how linear, once that flip kick is expended, I have to be here. I have to be in this exact spot. ShinyMark just doing everything correctly. And he still gets the edge guard. He gets the flip kick 3-1, only 14%.
Bro, he actually he wasn't allowed to play the game there. He hasn't been allowed to play the game at all in the second game. Jabbing his way out finally, but we are so far behind.
We saw the smile from ShinyMark there. He's feeling good right now. Everything is going his way. And it seems like Jab is the only reliable hitbox to hit Pikachu here. It's so difficult.
Definitely really difficult for sure, but right now, this has been the ShinyMark show, having a crazy game number 2 after we saw such a high octane, down to the wire-ish game number 1 going to last stock. And we might not even get to see that in this game too, but Mars getting the parry grab, trying to find something, not really getting a whole lot here though. Those tomahawks waiting for the spot dodges into the back air. Very excellent pressure right here from Mars. Are we going to go off stage? No. Just let Pikachu come back at this point.
He has to put so much respect on Pikachu though. Like you already were off stage trying to get a little crazy. You got Thunder pulled, and then Pikachu having so many options to, you know, recover from any side, either side of the stage, with side B into up B back. Like, yeah, it's just like I feel like Mars just has to wait until ShinyMark touches the ledge.
Yeah, it's like Pikachu just naturally counters Mars' playstyle, right? He's known for the explosive offstage plays, taking the resources, but Pikachu just has so many, it's hard for Mars to truly use his playstyle offstage like he wants, right?
Trying to catch him, maybe landing a little aggressively there with that second up smash, but still, ShinyMark just full on control right here. Oh, okay, I think that was first hit up smash traded. Almost converted off that too. That was crazy.
Yeah, the trades
That's
right here. Oh,
that's-
wow. That's an interaction you don't see every day.
Thunder over Plasma, bro. Like, get out of here.
Someone break down the science to me, man. Tell me how that works.
Bro, that up air shield pressure right there just to get the grab. We can tell ShinyMark is in his back right now. Reverse up air 2. So many tools. No flip kick is bended. And the drag down fair. Shiny taking a 2-0 lead.
Excellent work off stage right there. We saw a little bit of shenanigans right there. Both players off stage, you know we're going to see some crazy gimps right there. And like you said, ShinyMark able to find that drag down fair. One more set before, one more game before you see yourself in winners finals.
Drag down fair is putting in work in the stop 8. Multiple characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm thinking we see that snake, bro.
Oh, Pikachu. Wait. Is he faking?
Got to keep going for the ZSS. I mean, look, you've already won a couple of bad matchups in this, one already. So it's not to say that you can't do it. But that last game just looked very rough, much more rough than that first game. You actually had a pretty decent lead at the beginning of that first game. Oh my!
Okay,
wow.
Getting the tech that time at least, but still very good percentage to start out. And the momentum's just continuing. Can Mars do anything to stop this rat right now?
Oh, but the drag down and with an air and trying to get more combos right here. Going back to Battlefield, just to note for this game number 3. And I think that I feel like these platforms are really good for Mars. They're also very good for ShinyMark because you can kind of mix up how you're using the T-Jol, right? Are you going to wrap around the platform, or are you going to do it towards center stage, where it's going to cover all this pressure forcing you to only double jump to the top platform and then wasting even more resources. So Mars going to have to play around the neutral that ShinyMark will get to dictate so much more in this game 3. Ooh.
Yeah, and those drag down airs on the plat, right? I feel like that's where we see Pikachu's offense really opens up when you get the drag down smash, drag down grab. So yeah, the stage is working perfectly. Even though it's historically Zero Suit's one of the strongest stages, it looks like Pikachu at the moment just using it. And as I say that, almost gets another chase there.
I wonder if like the grab right down that platform could have killed with the up throw. I'm actually very curious. That would have been crazy to watch. So lots of chases, but not able to actually pan anything out right here for ShinyMark.
Yeah, okay, flipping straight over ShinyMark right there. Still looking, trying to line up this back air. ShinyMark definitely okay with staying in shield. No, missing angles.
We are a Pikachu set. There has to be one SD, bro. You have to pay your tax, bro.
Okay, I thought that was only exclusive to Bayo, but you know, Pikachus are back. They were like, you know, no, we're part of that too.
Yeah, bro. The government agencies, bro, they come for us all.
The tax is paid off kind of heavy right now, bro. What did you buy last year, bro? Like, how much money did you
said,
make?
we're taking everything, bro. We're taking the wife and the kids. It's over for you.
No house, no car, no money. All right, bro.
Okay. So we end up getting at least the first stock off of Mars here with that drag down, but after Mars, yeah, I mean, he's fine. There is potential for both of them to kind of get a stock early, but it's just hard to set it up against each other. Mars found his way, though, getting that neutral air, flip jump kick.
Oh, how did he fall out of that space there?
Yeah, I'm actually very curious to see what the option was going to be right there for Mars. I mean, we could potentially see something crazy right here.
Yeah.
Gets a sour spot of that flip kick, so not going to have a lightning strike twice, no pun intended here. But the drag down into more damage right here for ShinyMark. Going to have to bring this back a little bit, but Mars able to stay alive.
The pairs between both players. Oh, man. And I love ShinyMark's use of down air, right? We mostly just see it as a spike tool. He's reading platform tech chases. He's getting ledge traps. He's used that move creatively more than any Pikachu I've ever seen.
Big movement right here.
Here comes those T-Jolts, baby.
Yep. Yeah. It's like, if you're not going to push me, I will force you to do something. Those T-Jolts definitely one of the best projectiles in the game.
Oh, yeah, I thought maybe got that down smash, buffering the flip kick instead. The pressure with the nair gets the Brad from all that shield pressure. The ledge trumps have not been falling, actually. Mars does a good job getting out of them.
Nope.
That was
That was pretty cool. Absolutely insane if that would have taken the stock, but that's just how it goes to show you how much damage is on the board right now. Mars going, I like the idea though. He couldn't tech right there. You have the red zone, red tech zone coming out. But yeah, I like the idea of trying to snipe out ShinyMark under the stage with that back air. Yeah, he might have also got a red tech too. How high up percentage is. This should be enough. It is.
Up smash? I've seen down smash. I've seen back air, but up smash is wild, bro.
Yeah, definitely excellent work right there from Mars. Obviously, you know, you got to think about that, you know, a little bit unfortunate SD in that second stock. But regardless, we do see, or first stock, I mean, we do see Mars able to pull through and at least, you know, hold that advantage, right? Not letting, you know, the bleeding get too much to where we get to a even stock situation. But, man, we've seen all these conversions from Mars. I mean, he's deadly at the ledge, so you have to be careful around roll distance on that platform, on the stage.
And we'll see if the counter pick happens. I mean, I think both are cooking on Battlefield. Like, they're getting a lot of what they wanted, so I wouldn't be surprised if they stay here. But Pika also has a lot of flexibility on those stages. Town and City can kill a bit earlier off the side with the forward airs, with the Thunder, so we'll see what he goes with.
I think as long as he stays away from Smashville and Hollow Bastion, these matches should look a little more like this, because that Hollow Bastion match was not great. Yeah. Not great at all. We'll see what he gets, though, and where he decides to go. Looks like we'll go right back to small Battlefield.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, just going to get rid of that third platform. I feel like no one's really taking advantage of it, so kind of doesn't hurt at least.
I love that little jump that Zero Suit does to just go over. She's surprisingly fast on the ground. She's in the air so much, you often forget that her run speed is ridiculous. Mars holding that center stage.
Quickly, hold on now. Yeah, he's got to deal with that. It's unfortunate, you know. Again, that's such a good projectile. Not really too many things clash with it. So. Oh no!
Yeah, that's.
He thought he was on the stage, I think, and yeah, you're just gonna lose that stock.
Yeah, the T-Jolt just kind of annoying him to the point where he used a resource when he didn't think he did, and at that point, you're gone! And so is ShinyMark. He knew he could not let the lead go there, responded as a top player does.
That's how we do it. Yeah, top player is top player. But yeah, I got to see what he can do to kind of like now expand onto this lead. Giving up that stock for free is definitely nothing you ever want to do, but getting back in the game immediately after that, it definitely feels good.
It looks like we're slowing down a little bit more. I feel like the T-Jolts the first few games weren't there, but ShinyMark's trying to adjust the tempo for sure.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, because of how good T-Jolt is, and because of how strong ShinyMark is, he can dictate the tempo here in the neutral, which is why we see that defensive play a little bit more right here. It's starting to pan out. I mean, this game really does reward more defensive play styles than not. So right now, Mars is going to have to dig deep in order to adjust to that, use that movement. Out of shield, not going to get anything crazy here. Still able to combo break with that up air, and now ShinyMark resetting the situation.
Oh, okay. Good grab right here on that second part of the up B.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of whip boost kicks from Mars. Like, normally he's very confident on when he can get that out of shield, but Pika's pressure is just so oppressive that even these misreading situations, I love the reverse on that to even get the kill earlier. Mars beaten up.
Using that flip kick as a tomahawk, so cool to see, and then just, you know, turning around and just catching that down smash, and like you said, turning around the up B. Just nothing but tricks right here from Mars. Having a lead right here, potentially could see a game 5 here. We're trying to see those spikes here.
The triple!
Trying to step on him, man. Yeah, I think it's literally, I'm not sure if you would have been able to actually get him past that blast zone, but you definitely would have forced ShinyMark to start picking some quicker options to get off that ledge for sure.
Stiletto's hit.
Yeah, just kind of let it build up a little bit. Okay.
Oh no, you don't want to be on this platform now. This is where Mars is hunting you. Quicks attack back, but man, it's rough. What the classic Nair up smash. That's been in Pika's toolset for so long.
Yeah. Haven't really seen that this set, so finally starting to dig deep when you know the victory is so close. You know, having to dig deep for reliable combos right here. So continuing to get these loops. So this is where ShinyMark really can get some damage, but not able to actually convert any more off of it. Mars still having the pressure, reading the roll. Nobody home for it, though.
Yeah, ShinyMark right there. Awareness, not immediately picking an option. Well, I don't think there's much he was had to be afraid of if he just laid there anyway, except for like maybe a dash attack. So smart for him to wait and see what Mars did. Mars, though, one good conversion away from taking this stock, just going to the other side. But yeah, he's starting to look for these airs so he can line it up into probably an up smash, maybe a back air.
Oh no! Not gonna do it if he got maybe 1 or 2 more up airs though. That's such a dangerous setup for Pikachu. But okay, the B reverse paralyzed. There's so many projectiles being thrown out. He doesn't get the crackdown grab though.
Oh man, this game's starting to escape him a little bit. ShinyMark is on a tear. He's trying to get into this grand final or this winner's finals.
There's air train with the T-Jolt. You have this corner spot. He T-Jolts into it. Oh, he quick attacks into it, but Mars just can't get the back air in time.
Oh, a little bit of a punch right there. No, the quick attack not going to do it. Right into the loving arms of that up smash, and Mars going to take another game. We are going to game 5.
Wow. Yeah, a lot of options to try to go for there. I mean, I just don't know if the quick attack was it. That move does look like it has. There's a lot of moves in this game now, actually. That look like just to have a little more lag than they do. But yeah, he just did not. I mean, went for a relatively slower option as far as startup goes. And yeah, got punished for it pretty hard.
And like you were mentioning with the Palu teleport earlier, it's such a good option that you're always tempted to use it because of the reward it brings. And it's just like ShinyMark in his head, he's like, well, if I get this, I can get an up air, maybe set up a good situation. It's so quick. But Mars is a veteran knowing eventually he will give me this. Eventually, if I just stay mentally resilient, he will give me the option I need. And that's where we're at this game 5.
I think what the big thing is, too, you know, the quick attack, you know, hitting the shield multiple times also kind of slows you down a little bit as well. So that potentially could have been, you know, a factor as to why he was able to actually find that big punish. So now, game 5, running it back on this stage as well. We did see changes in pace, and now, traditionally, what we were expecting was a more defensive ShinyMark and a very aggressive Mars. This is what we saw game 4. Potentially, we can see that again for this last game of the set.
Seems like it's kind of going back and forth. He's turning like the switch on and off, like offense and defense. You know, step back, drop a couple of T-George, force Mars to add to come through.
No,
he jump, but he does have a split jump. High recovery, very smart.
Oh yeah, barely just skating by that down there. Could have changed the whole momentum of this game 5. And although he's down in percent, at least he's not down in the stock count. That quick attack up air is nasty. If you do a quick attack up air could be fared down air. That's what he was going for, and that's why he lost this game 4 because he wanted that confirmed.
Okay, out of shield with the up B. Yeah, and I think ShinyMark definitely has to watch how he's landing right now. He's got his back to the ledge a lot, which does mean that we could end up seeing another Nair flip jump. Oh, man, he can't play the game. I think he's gone, yeah. Getting sent out of there. Only 44% here on ShinyMark, but again, still in those dangerous percentages. A neutral air hitting right now would be absolutely scary.
I know Mars is gone off stage, but you see him overcommit like that, and even at 0, that could be your demise versus Pika, right?
Uh-oh. Drag down combos. Oh, the down tilt, okay.
And the trip, too, netting him so much there.
Oh, man. ShinyMark. Yeah, hold center stage quite well. Also being able to hold shield here a lot, too. I mean, TSS is relatively slow grab. You got good reaction.
Oh, the trade?
To get out in time. Oh,
no flip kick. He's so vulnerable.
Still has his regular jump, though. Nice. Okay, good saving.
Now, you have so many resources to 0, so you have to keep them in the proper moments. But still, we're going to need a patent Mars play to get into this one. But ShinyMark's just wearing him down right now.
Looking pretty good right here, though, if you're ShinyMark.
Oh, man.
Another whiff. He's been whiffing those the entire set.
Landing on the platform was a better option, though. Got hit with the soft hit of that instead of losing that stock already. He straight up, I think he added 10 damage on this stock. Yeah, if that. This is not the way that you want to see your game 5 start to play out. Falling out of it.
CSS sucks, propaganda, bro, and before our eyes.
CSS sucks, man.
Oh, man. This is like that. We're seeing a 3-stock. I mean, if anyone can do it, that was the highest Nair bear I've ever seen. Got a net in that stock.
If anyone can do it.
If anyone
can
do it. Are we, as commentators, we are contractually obligated to say anyone can do it.
Yeah, honestly,
it still is possible. Though. I mean, I'm not even joking. Like the right combination, like 20. No, he's gone.
Oh,
he's gone.
Yeah, no resources.
We're living actually. What's up?
We're still living.
We're so back. Like
he's trying to get so
back. we were down horrendous, and it's like, no, never mind. We're back. We're back.
That's how it goes, though.
I mean, now is the percent where like you can get a very early flip kick setup.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the stock, like it's even, you know.
But you can tell that's what ShinyMark is the only thing he's really looking for. Like it's been a lot of holding shield for however long he wants to hold it, just because he's like, all right, bro. Like there's only one way you're really getting back into this game.
Yeah.
At least at this current percentage.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, he accidentally jabs, couldn't convert off the Nair, and now we're going to the point where up throw will start to kill dash attack. You're running out of any security if you're Mars right now. Oh my gosh.
Back here.
What does Pikachu, like what does 0 do when Pikachu is just on you and your shield like that, right?
Flip jump out, roll. I don't know. You definitely won't be hitting an option out of shield and outside of up B, but up throw will actually get him that game and that set. Good stuff to ShinyMark, able to close that one out. Very dominant last game for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the way that ShinyMark was able to just take advantage of all of these scenarios. He took advantage of his openings a little bit more. Was able to get so